So in the course of just a few weeks, COVID seems to be less and less a concern for the city of Las Vegas and the powers that be that run the tourist destinations. The real question is, are we heading down a path where we're going to see another flare-up, or is this something that we can accommodate? And in today's video, we're going to talk about how the day clubs are opening in Las Vegas, how two major sporting events, one being a single-time event with motorsports and another one being a major professional North American sports league, is allowing fans into the stands. We're also going to talk about my live stream schedule towards the end of this video. It's been very busy lately, and I'll explain all that, but we are going to be streaming on different days, and I think you guys will like the changes. We're also going to talk about the Pinball Hall of Fame and being featured on the news, and it was pretty cool, and I'll give you some props out towards the end to my PR person who worked for free because they just liked what I did for the Hall of Fame, and it was just a thing. It's just people helping people. I'm going to talk about all that stuff. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you guys would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the future notifications if you guys want to do something fun like that, and leave us a comment below. Are you looking forward to getting back to the day clubs in Las Vegas? Are you going to be going to one of these games that's going on and the big professional sports league that's going on? I think you can guess which one it is. It's the only one that's running right now, really, unless the Aces are running. Are the Las Vegas Aces WNBA team running? You tell me in the comments below. Or are you a big fan of motorsports? Or do you think this is a terrible idea that shouldn't happen and you want to pound the alarm? And that's okay if you guys want to do that too. You guys should like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, leave us a comment. You guys can also check us out over on Patreon and channel memberships where you can get early access to videos. Your name will be in the credits. And you guys can do all that and have a blast. It supports the channel. I have a full-time day job. And I do this as well pretty much full-time every single week. There's so many videos. We also have VegasFaceMask.com. The only two that you'll ever need. This is called Vegas Born. It's one of our most popular masks. This one's for free. You buy one at $25, you get one for free. Listen, they're double-lined cotton. They're very lightweight. They're very great masks. They don't mess up your glasses. You can wear them as tight or as loose as you want them to. The only two you'll really ever need. Two for $25. You buy one at $25, you get one for free. Over 60 or 70 different patterns on the website, VegasFaceMask.com. My wife makes them by hand, sends them out to you. I personally drop them off at the post office to make sure they get in the mail these days. That's a tough challenge with all the craziness in the mail. Yeah, the only two you'll ever need. Check them out if you guys want to support the channel. And we ship international with a small fee, so that's a thing too. All right, so wow, so much stuff has happened in the last week. I mean, we got the Virgin Hotel opening up March 25th, but on top of that, we have nearly every single day club in the whole entire city that are going to be opening all at the same time, it seems. That's what we call a competitive marketplace, and the tourism is up. We're going to go to the Strip tonight. You're just going to see all that. Encore Beach Club, March 5th. Marquee, March 5th. That's over at the Cosmopolitan, don't you know? Daylight, which is at the Mandalay Bay on March 5th. And extensions to show off at Wet Republic at MGM on March 5th, as well as the Liquid Pool over at the Aria having an extension on March 12th. That's an extension they're showing off to their pool. I guess they got busy, those two properties, the last two, MGM and Aria, when it was COVID season. Hey, can't do much. Why don't you build up the pool so when we do launch it, it'll be bigger, stronger, faster, and all that good stuff. So what is it going to be like going to a pool? Well, first of all, you're going to have some restrictions. So make sure that you do make a reservation, even if they're not required. Some of these properties, and I have to go through the list to see which ones are exactly required, are going to have reservations. But you should have reservations for everything right now. Even if you're coming in and you don't think you need a restaurant reservation, you do, especially if it's the weekend. You know, you're going to be standing in line, or they're going to put you on a list and text you several hours later. You don't want that to happen. So make a reservation. Secondly, you're going to have to wear face masks. That's what they say. Now, I looked up and I tried to find if you have to wear a face mask while swimming in Nevada. That seems craziness, and, you know, the pools are going to destroy masks. What I found was the governor's old ordinances that said that you don't have to wear face masks if you're doing physical activity, but it's going to depend on what the pool says, but you're going to have to wear them when you're sitting on your cabana chair or when you're going to and fro. Socially distancing, of course, 35% capacity restrictions, and that might open up to 50% on March 15th because that's the state's plan. But then again, these hotel properties are private entities. They could keep it at 35% or even reduce it if they wanted to. So that's the deal with the pools. Now, if you guys have an experience last year with the pools, I bet you it goes like, well, I went to the pool at 9 and I was told it was a 4-hour wait. state. That's a big problem with pools, especially when it's limited capacity. So yeah, you want to get there early no matter what. Make a reservation. Have fun at the pool if you're coming out to Las Vegas, if that's your thing. Some people love it and they live for that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting to see what this does to the COVID numbers in town. Hopefully nothing bad happens, because if nothing bad happens by May 1st, when we go to the state optioning to give us full autonomy and control over our numbers, it could be a very different thing. We could have 75, could have 100% capacity. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it might. Secondly up, we have a major event. Las Vegas Motor Speedway will be hosting NASCAR race this weekend. The government and the governor has given them 20% capacity. So 20% of capacity. I think the Motor Speedway, the Southern Nevada Health District is only allowing 15. So 15% capacity of nearly 100,000 people. So about 15 or 16,000 people going to be at that event. Wow, that's big, right? That's a big deal, because they have to have capacity. These things are supported by tickets. So that's a big thing coming up. And then we also have the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights, go Knights, go. Vegas born, just like the mask you see right here. That's our team. They are actually also allowed to have fans back in. Now, 15% is what they're going for as well. So it's around 2,600 people at the T-Mobile Arena for the National Hockey League games that are going to be coming up starting as soon as this Monday. Tickets are flying off the shelves. Everybody has to buy tickets in little clusters. You got to go to the AXS page. They control the ticket sales, and they're anywhere between $150 to sit at the very, very top, all the way down to $575 to sit 10 rows up from the ice surface. If you're buying these tickets, I would recommend highly that you purchase any kind of a ticket insurance you can have. They offer it for $28.50 a ticket. That way, if you get sick yourself and you can't prove it with a COVID test, I think if you can prove it, then you get your money back. But if they have any problems, you have any problems, then you're protected. I know insurance on things, you buy it because you don't want to use it, but if you do have to use it, it could save you $900 worth of savings on your tickets if you had to cancel the event. So it's good to see the Golden Knights opening up. Of course, all these are just soft beta tests. Some people don't want to be the beta tester. You know, the new product comes out from the company and you say, I'll wait for the next version of it. But I'm curious to know if you think you're going to be a beta tester for it. I know the wife and I would love to go to a game, but you got to consider also, if it's $900 to sit in a good seat for two people for 3 hours, is that really something you want to do? I know a lot of people would be happier going to, say, a Cirque du Soleil show for $300 for 90 minutes, and I don't blame you on that as well. You got to be a diehard to want to go to those games. So are you going to a game? Are you going to NASCAR? Are you going to go to a big pool? You tell me in those comments below. And as for my my live stream schedule, well, you know what? We're going to be switching now to Friday, Saturday, Sundays guarantees. You might see extra little live streams from me here in the studio once in a while, but when we can go out in this springtime in Vegas, we have some really windy conditions. It's been one day windy, the next day cold, the next day windy, the day after that warm. When it's not a super wind tunnel out there, we're going to get out there Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Sundays will be a daytime stream as well, so you guys can go ahead. They might be super early. Maybe if you're watching me from the UK, you might have a chance to watch me at, say, 5 or 6 p.m. your local time. That would be 1,700 or 1,800 hours to the rest of the world. I'm doing this because I have a day job full-time, and I do help my wife with the masks, and I do try to edit videos for the channel and make these YouTube videos every single day, because that way I can make sure that I'm giving you guys quality over just sheer quantity, and that way you guys get great videos. As for the Pinball Hall of Fame, I want to thank everybody once again, everybody who did chip in to the GoFundMe. We were picked up by, what was it? It's a KTNV, that's Action News. It's all action news, right? Everything's full of action. That was Channel 13, the ABC affiliate yesterday. Put that video right here.
Pinball Hall of Fame will be able to make their move to their new location, all thanks to the generosity of an anonymous donor.
Awesome. My mind is blowing.
Don't cry. I am.
Yeah, his mind is blown. That's what he said there. That is a museum owner, Tim Arnold, after getting the news that a check for $79,000 is now coming his way. The check was presented by YouTuber Stephen Campbell, who runs the Not Leaving Las Vegas channel. Campbell reached out to an anonymous donor who he says just loves the museum and just wanted to help out. The pandemic and also reduced capacity limited their revenue, and so the donation puts the museum over its goal. The plan is now for the museum to move in May.
Yeah, those machines are so much fun and such really a part of history.
And then I know for a fact that I haven't watched it yet. We were actually one of their Feel Good Type of Friday stories over on NBC this morning. And when I can get that video, I'll definitely put it into a future video and share it with you guys. That was at 6:30 in the morning. It's 7:49 right now, so it's not on their website yet. But I've been told that I'm okay to use it. So if you guys really like the Pinball Hall of Fame, I suggest you guys come out. They're doing a food truck festival this Sunday. The owner, Tim Arnold, that's the food trucks, park for free, gives them local support over on their East Tropicana location. So food trucks plus pinball, it doesn't get more 1990s and 1980s than that. And I think I'm going to end up showing up there as well and maybe streaming from there or doing something from there. So that'll be fun. All right, and that's my video today, and I'm sticking to it. Now's the time of the video where I ask you guys to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the future notifications as we click out of the video and say 3, 2, 1, click. We have to get to the chopper. Somebody sent me this shirt, and I thought I would wear it for you guys today. I love it, and it makes me happy. It makes me smile. So thank you. When you guys send me stuff, pretty soon it's going to be back here on the shelf that I don't have behind me. I'm going to be redoing the studio. Then now it's time where we say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? I'm going to click out now. So 3, 2, 1, and click.